Welcome to Card Corner. These are the cards. That's the corner. Today I've got these Season 1, 2023 Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi trading cards. It looks like we get one commemorative patch card guaranteed. Now, I did watch the Obi-Wan Kenobi series on Disney. That was a little while ago now, though. Let's see what I can remember. Looks like you can do some math to get a chance to get some free cards on the side there. And here is our packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 packs. Alright, we're going to open 3 today, I think. Save the rest for another day. All right, our first card is an underwater approach. It is Ewan McGregor using some kind of underwater breathing device. Taladurith's ship exits hyperspace right above the water moon of Nur. Obi-Wan Kenobi, having grown weak in the Force over the preceding years, exercises his atrophied skill. Although Kenobi is having difficulty letting go of the past, he must do so to move forward. With Princess Leia being interrogated and Tala using her Imperial credentials to enter through the front door, Obi-Wan swims under the fortress and gains access through an entry point below. I think that my biggest criticism is that this relationship between Princess Leia and Obi-Wan Kenobi was kind of like, she would just sort of goof on him a lot. Like, he would try to do something, fail to do it, then she would show up and just do it. And she's like a little kid and he's Master Jedi, you know? Here is Beru Lars. That is Luke's aunt that gets skeletonized in the original Star Wars. Beru White Sun married into the Lars family and found her destiny tied forever with the Skywalker family. She helped raise her nephew Luke, ensuring he was protected from the Sith. She kept a stash of weapons on the moisture farm in case of emergencies, never knowing when they might be needed. Beru Lars card. Oh, Darth Vader arrives on Nur. Very strong use of red there. Flanked by stormtroopers, Darth Vader storms down the corridor in the Fortress Inquisitorius. Reaching Reva and his destination, Vader lifts his hand into the air, levitating the third sister off the floor. Reva grunts and struggles in the air, absorbing the Dark Lord's wrath. Vader voices his ire and displeasure until Reva utters, "I let them go." When Vader pulls back, she tells him her ruse and of the tracking device she hid on the ship, one that will lead right to Kenobi and the hidden path. Man, I need to do a refresher. I don't remember any of that. Here's the lightsaber battle between Kenobi and Vader. I do remember that part of it. That was pretty cool. Good versus evil. This is a poster, I guess. Here we have the imposing third sister. Oh yeah, I guess she was she a bad guy that betrayed the bad guys? Writhing in some form of blissful agony, Vect Nokru and his two ambushing associates lay incapacitated on the floor of the cell they attempted to trap Obi-Wan Kenobi in, enveloped in red spice dust. Reva opens the sliding door to bear witness to the scene, and with a rage in her eyes, she demands to know, where is he? Alright, last in the pack is Obi-Wan Kenobi focuses on the investigation. Playing a little Sherlock Holmes there. Either through fear or genuine compassion, Obi-Wan Kenobi is able to enlist the help of Haja Estri. Haja directs the Jedi in the direction of the sewers, though doubtful of his chances. Sabotaging a nefarious-looking chemical lab, Kenobi is able to cause enough of a distraction to get him in the door. The victory, however, is quick and fleeting. Immediately after Obi-Wan is through, he is discovered by a pair of thugs, and a fight erupts. Coming out on top, Kenobi is able to squeeze one of them for the location of Princess Leia. Squeeze. I think that's a euphemism for torture. The best Star Wars is, of course, Star Wars. Oh, here's Darth Vader arrives on Noor, so just the fancy version. Oh yeah, the red one is a numbered card. I missed that originally. What's the number? 83 of 99. That's pretty cool. Next card is Leia removes Lola's restraining bolt. Princess Leia has climbed through a tight-fitting access panel and has gone to work on resetting and fixing the access doors for the facility's hangar bay. Working her way through piles of wires, Leia searches for the red breaker. When Leia's droid companion, LOLA-59, shows up among the mess, Leia is delighted to see her, but something is not right. The red-eyed Leia snaps and whirs at the young princess, who promptly grabs her. Leia notices a restraining bolt on the droid's back, which she yanks off, returning Lola to normal. Oh yeah, she had this little bug droid with her. I think that's a little bit too much text. I wish it was a bit shorter, but I am happy that they give a little more information. They should do stuff like stats, though. That would be more cool. Obi-Wan in the Bacta tank. Time-honored tradition of healing yourself in the tank of water. Following his vicious duel with Darth Vader, Obi-Wan is rescued by his new friend and ally, Tath Durith, along with her droid and Ned B. The two bring Kenobi to a shuttle where he is transported off Mapuzo to the safety of Jabiim. There, Obi-Wan recovers from his extensive injuries inside a Bacta tank, much the way Anakin Skywalker was treated for his own injuries as Darth Vader. I think not quite like that. I think Luke was in there for a while too. And then also Starship Troopers. All right, here is a Bail Organa Heroes card. Is that Leia's dad? Bail Organa, husband to Queen Briha of Alderaan, works the Imperial Senate to undermine the tyranny of the Empire. He does his best to raise his daughter Leia, adopted in the wake of the Jedi Purge, and safeguard the truth of her lineage. When she's kidnapped by agents working for the Inquisitorius, there is only one person that can help. Not sure who that is. All right, next we get a Creatures and Allies, Tredgar Volk. Across the galaxy, creatures of every species scrape to get by. Sometimes that way is by bounty hunting, You get what you want at the end of a blaster rifle, and for this lizard-like creature, it's a way of life. Can't say I remember what this guy did in the show. Man, all I remember is Leia running around goofing on people by like slipping through small spaces. Leia Organa and Lola. In the palace, servants dress a young girl. Queen Briha Organa enters the room, believing the girl to be her adopted daughter Leia. When the smiling young Imruzian reveals herself as Leia's handmaiden, the queen is not amused. Princess Leia Organa sprints through the sunny forest of Alderaan, gleefully celebrating the prank she played on her mother. Coming to the clearing, one large, distinguished-looking tree stands in the center, which the young Leia easily scales. Easily scales. All right, we have one more pack. I don't think we got a numbered card in the second pack. No, let's see if we get one in number 3. All right, we got the Dark Lord ready to duel. Lightsaber ready in the air. Obi-Wan Kenobi's lightsaber is ignited, and he is ready for battle before him. Ready for the battle before him. Equally prepared, Darth Vader ignites his own weapon and begins his assault. Shot for shot, they each attack back and forth, with every strike on either side being evaded or blocked. It is fully clear that Obi-Wan's strength has returned. Each moment is an apparent continuation of their fight on Mustafar years ago. That really goes beyond what this card is about. Obi-Wan's new allies plan their attack. Kalan Roken agrees to help Obi-Wan Kenobi in rescuing Princess Leia. Gathered together, Roken reveals intel about the moon world of Nur and the Fortress Inquisitorius, where Leia is being held. The moon lies in the Mustafar system, which the group instantly recognizes as Vader's system. Realizing the incredible risk in attacking the Inquisitor base, Tala Dureth volunteers to help Kenobi infiltrate the fortress and save Leia. All right, here we've got Return of the Grand Inquisitor. I wonder if this one's numbered. No, it's just maybe a parallel with the blue. Darth Vader grabs Reva's dual lightsaber blade, cracks it in half, and throws one end back at her. Reva attacks with a fury but is unable to get anywhere with the Sith Lord. When the third sister knocks the lightsaber from Vader's hand, he promptly grabs hers and uses the Force to pull the second hilt back to him. Kneeling on the floor, Reva is defeated, and Vader runs through her with his blade. Lying on the ground, the third sister sees the Grand Inquisitor return to Vader's side. The Dark Lord knew her plan all along. All right, here we get a Princess Leia character card. Don't think it really looks like Carrie Fisher as a kid, but what can you do? Raised as the adopted princess of Alderaan by Bail and Braha, that's such a weird name, Breha Organa, Leia Organa was a bold, adventurous young woman with keen insight into those around her. Her irrepressible spirit leads her to kidnapping by agents hired by the Inquisitorius, and forces evidence into motion that would see her rescued by none other than Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. All right. Nice character card there. Here we have concept art. Obi-Wan looking through some of those binoculars. And the last card is an ominous ship approaches. It has been 10 years since the Empire has assumed control of the galaxy. In the sweltering, bustling streets of Mos Eisley, citizens go about their business. People buy, sell, trade, and play. As a group of Jawas pick at parts laid out on the road, a roaring sound works its way through. The residents begin to notice the building sound just as an ominous angular shadow blankets the area, and the starship of the Imperial Inquisitors passes overhead. All right, that is our last card. I think my favorites are this numbered card, I guess. The hype of the number, but I think that these character cards are pretty good. I don't love how it says heroes. I think it would be better if it was just the name of the character a little bit bigger. And I like stats on my cards. No stats, just a little bio. Better than nothing, I guess. If you want to trade for any of these cards, how to do that is on the About page of my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, let me know which card you like the best, and take it easy.